Did Papoose write these bars? I'm just asking. I gotta ask.
First of all, I want to say something, right?
Go ahead.
Pap writes way better than that. Y'all gotta give him more credit.
But still,
he's a wordsmith. He's gonna make me say words that I don't even know how to spell.
But look, congratulations, Win Records, Claressa Shields. Let's go, baby. $8 million movie.
Okay, now we have the man of the hour, my man Papoose. Baby, rate the food 1 through 10.
Listen, man, this food is amazing. The way you seasoned it,
Okay.
it was cooked perfectly.
Period.
Thank you, man. I need another pig.
You okay?
Yeah, great job.
But what 1 through 10?
I already told you it's an 11.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
I'm assuming a place of hurt to a place of joy so quickly.
I didn't. It just happened, bro.
Okay.
I didn't plan it.
Okay.
Or nothing, man. It just happened at a you know what I'm saying, a dark time in my life, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I don't got nothing bad to say, man. I wish her the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you know, I moved on and man, she came in my life, bro, and just like definitely, man, one of the best things that ever happened to me.
Hey, toast it up, boo-boo. I didn't get so little. Hey, man, to drink a little most in a little while now.
That's right. You just the carrier.
They're separated. She got somebody too. Like, don't act like you're just over here. Like, she's happy, we're happy, and that's... Would you stop singing, fool? Come on, she's bringing me. He said, I got him at the beginning, don't worry.
Let's talk about how one of the most powerful women in boxing slowly stopped being recognized for what she could do inside the ring and started being talked about for everything happening outside of it. Claressa Shields did not come from an easy background. Her journey once motivated people across the world. She won Olympic gold medals, collected championship belts, and proved again and again that hard work and discipline could change a life. She came from very little and earned respect through effort, not shortcuts. For a long time, when people mentioned her name, they thought about strength, focus, and skill. That was her identity, and she seemed proud of it. But things changed. Now, when her name pops up online, it is rarely about boxing. Instead, the conversation turns to personal drama, social media behavior, and controversial moments that have nothing to do with sports. People no longer question her talent. Everyone knows she can fight. The bigger question now is whether she still understands who she wants to be. Somewhere along the way, her public image shifted, and not in a positive direction. This didn't begin with Papoose. The tension started earlier when Claressa publicly said that Laila Ali did not support her during her rise in boxing. That comment carried weight because Laila Ali is not just any former athlete. Her name represents history, legacy, and respect in the boxing world. So when Claressa suggested that Laila wasn't there for her, people paid attention. However, Laila responded calmly and clearly. She didn't argue or raise her voice. She shared proof. Photos, messages, and timelines showed that she had been supportive and present. The evidence spoke for itself. That moment changed how many people saw Claressa. It wasn't just about one disagreement anymore. People began to question her honesty. Once that doubt settled in, every move she made afterward was closely watched. Critics started saying she was trying to copy the same approach Laila used, posting similar content and attempting to control the narrative in the same way. But instead of helping her regain respect, it made her look reactive, like someone trying to recover after losing balance. Then came the situation involving Remy Ma. Before Claressa's connection with Papoose became public, there were claims that she had privately messaged Remy, asking about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle advice. On its own, that didn't seem strange. Women often support and learn from each other. But when Claressa later appeared with Remy's husband, those old messages took on a different meaning. What once looked harmless suddenly felt awkward. That's when many people began using the word copycat. It wasn't about inspiration anymore. It felt like replacement. The biggest issue was that Papoose was still legally married. No matter how people try to explain it away, divorce papers matter. From a legal and public standpoint, the marriage was not over. Once Claressa stepped into that situation, her image changed almost instantly. In the eyes of many, she was no longer just a champion. She became the other woman. That label is hard to shake, especially when the wife stays silent and lets public opinion speak for her. The Breakfast Club interview became a major turning point. The interview was meant to focus on Papoose, his music, and his career. Claressa was not the center of attention. But once Remy Ma's name came up, everything shifted. Cameras captured Claressa's expression in the background, and the tension was obvious. Before Papoose could finish answering, Claressa jumped in. These were not her questions to answer. They were about a marriage she was not part of. She spoke confidently, almost proudly, making comments about winning status and not being second place. But the truth is simple. If someone is still married, there is no first-place position to claim. Papoose seemed to realize the situation was going in the wrong direction. He cut her off quickly and redirected the conversation. He made it clear he would not allow the interview to turn into a public shot at his wife. After that, Claressa went quiet. Her expression showed embarrassment, frustration, and realization all at once. After the interview, the energy around her changed. When Christmas came, Papoose shared moments with his family, looking relaxed and secure. Meanwhile, Claressa's silence spoke louder than anything she could have said. What was once a story about greatness had become a lesson about identity, choices, and how quickly public perception can shift. Claressa's reaction during the holidays told its own story. Instead of sharing happy moments, she posted intense workout videos. She was hitting punching bags hard, pushing herself, and saying the season didn't even feel like Christmas. Posts like that usually don't come from peace or joy. They come from feeling pushed aside, from emotional distance that isn't spoken out loud. It looked less like motivation and more like frustration finding a place to land. Not long after that, the Louis Vuitton situation took over social media. Claressa posted videos inside the store, clearly spending a large amount of money. Reports claimed it was over $70,000. She showed stacks of cash, shopping bags, and made sure people noticed. The timing raised eyebrows. Just days earlier, Papoose had shared his own luxury fashion posts. His approach was calm and understated. Claressa's response felt louder, almost like she was trying to prove something without saying it directly. The next day she posted again. This time she showed Louis Vuitton items she said were gifts from Papoose. Large travel bags, matching sets, expensive pieces. The message seemed obvious. He was present. He hadn't walked away. He was still choosing her. But the internet wasn't convinced. People remembered the shopping trip, the timing, and the earlier flex. Once that doubt set in, the gifts stopped feeling romantic. Instead, they looked planned, like damage control using luxury labels. At that point, the conversation shifted. It moved away from gossip and toward psychology. People began talking about insecurity and imposter syndrome. Claressa often speaks about her greatness, reminds people of her titles, praises her own appearance, and responds to nearly every criticism. None of this takes away from her achievements. She earned her success. But real confidence usually doesn't need constant announcements. When someone keeps proving themselves out loud, it can signal inner doubt rather than strength. Anger also started to show more clearly. Claressa began challenging people to fight her for money, offering payouts just to step into the ring. That kind of energy doesn't come from calm focus. It sounds like pressure with nowhere healthy to go. Boxing has always been her outlet, but this tension didn't seem tied to the sport. It felt personal. For most of her life, Claressa has been praised for what she does, not always for who she is. When fighting is the main source of identity, anything that threatens stability can feel overwhelming. Relationships can do that, especially ones built on uncertainty. When emotions get tangled with unresolved situations, it becomes harder to stay grounded. This is why many people say they don't dislike Claressa herself. They dislike her choices. There is a difference. People still respect her rise. They still admire her belts, her discipline, and her work ethic. What they struggle with is seeing her tear down other women, step into complicated situations, and then act surprised when the public reacts. Accountability can feel like hate when someone isn't ready to accept it. Claressa often talks about faith, gratitude, and blessings. But belief is more than words. It shows up in decisions. It shows up in restraint. It shows up in walking away from situations that drain you instead of building you up. A relationship that keeps someone on defense is not growth. It's distraction. Right now, Papoose isn't adding to her legacy. He's blurring it. Instead of headlines about dominance in the ring, the focus is on drama. Instead of fight highlights, people replay interviews and social media clips. Instead of medals, conversations revolve around marriages and rumors. Claressa Shields worked too hard to be remembered for noise. She doesn't need to prove she belongs. Her career already did that. She doesn't need to compete with other women outside the ring. She already won inside it. And she doesn't need validation from a married man to know her worth. The real risk isn't public opinion. The real danger is losing herself while chasing it. At some point, she has to choose the story tied to her name. Will it be the fighter who changed the game, or the champion who let distractions take over? That decision is still in her hands. Now it's your turn. Do you think Claressa is reacting to pressure? Or is she losing sight of who she truly is? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this.